Alright guys, we're on the last tool. This is pretty simple. Remember when I was talking about in Anthony that you can't really use it for physical cuttings and chopping up and mincing and dicing and doing all whatnots? And here she calls it the white handle. There's a black handle, there's the brown handle. I just basically grabbed just a simple kitchen knife out of my kitchen, and it's been in my hands for decades. This actually cuts herbs, it cuts strings, it cuts a lot of things. As you can see, it has wax buildup from carving wax, carving initials and Romanetic symbols and little whatnots in there. But a white handle knife or a boilin, whatever fashion you use, is basically used for physical cutting, cutting things in physical forms, chopping up things. Be very cautious because it is sharp. It is a tool. It is just like a typical kitchen knife. It is like a typical knife that you see. It will cut you. So be very, very aware that it is sharp. I should know. I sliced my finger. I think it was last Christmas. I sliced my finger, and I understand, and it grew back magically. Just the corner part, thank God. But you can see like a piece of meat didn't grow back naturally. So I use that for this. I also use this when I'm chopping up candles, when I'm like hack the crap out of candles to make one big candle when I'm melting it down. I use this to chop it up. So this is a multi-use for me on magical stuff. I also use this sometimes as a candle snuffer if I can't find my candle snuffer. I use this for pretty much anything physical. There's no magical, if you will, there is no magical purposes to this. You can enchant it or bless it whatever fashion you want to. I just did a simple of, I respect you, you respect me. I respect you that you're a very powerful, sharp tool, and we're going to have a mutual agreement of that you don't cut me and I don't cut you. That's what I did. But yeah, you could use this. It says right here, acquiring a white-handled knife and other tools is taking care is not to dicker over a price. As a tool is used for cutting and shaping, it's based to concentrate and bless during waning moons. Just adapt to the blessing and concentrating rituals that you use in the section for wand to keep the knife wrapped in cloth and ready for use. I put mine in an old 7-day jar candle. I put mine in there because of the fact that so I can pull it out, use it, put it back in. I don't like to put it in a cloth because when you're trying to unravel it, just your luck, it'll fall and stab your foot. So be very respectful, and it's just like a typical knife. Be respectful to it. Yeah, so I'm so happy and glad that you guys have completed all these exercises. I'm so happy with myself. I'm so proud of myself that I completed those exercises with you. That I did. I'm going to say did because I feel like I did, even though I'm making all these series in one settings, because I thought I could do it up front, and then I'll do the exercises separately for you and me. So the next part is going to be the ultimate magical tool, and surprisingly enough, it is you. You are the ultimate magical tool. You are your ultimate magical tool. Not your ultimate magic form, not that crazy lady that wanted chicken nuggets. Ultimate magical tool. Basically, that one's going to detail in meditation, and this, I think this is a 22 weeks worth of exercising, which I think it's pretty good. It helps you deal with she talks about dreams, she talks about visualizing, she talks about simple things. Basically start, like the exercise 1, 2, and 3 is basically breathing, food consumption, liquid consumption. And I think that kind of messes with your diet, your dietary charting, if you will. So you don't really want to mess with that too much if you are diabetic or anemic or all the sorts that's going to affect you in a negative way that can harm your body. We kind of respect that. But we'll go through these exercises. They're pretty much fun. I only went up to like 7 or 8. Yeah, sensory retention. I kind of went that, and I kind of fell off the wagon, and I did it for 7 weeks, pretty much every day. I did it. And it was pretty good until I kind of fell out of rotation and just never came back to it. So this is going to be a huge, huge bump into it for me to do this with you guys. And I'm determined and I'm going to be dedicated to this. So till then, guys, I'm so excited. Thank you. We're going to go on to the next part of it, which is the circle. So blessed be.